The courtroom was so quiet that you could hear the rain hammering the old windows like it wanted to get inside and testify. On the witness stand sat 12-year-old Aria, small for her age, clutching a worn-out teddy bear that had only one eye left. Her voice barely rose above a whisper as she said, "He told me if I ever spoke, he would kill my mom." The man in the expensive suit, the one who coached the town's little league team and smiled in every church photo, shifted in his seat. Everyone knew him. No one had ever believed her. Until today. My name is Elias Crow, and 25 years ago I sat in that same courtroom, same seat, same rain, holding the same kind of broken toy while a different monster in a different suit walked free because a little boy's word wasn't enough. I became a lawyer so no child would ever lose their voice the way I lost mine. But today, the system I trusted was failing again. The defense had buried the evidence, terrified the witnesses, and painted Aria as a liar who just wanted attention. The judge was about to dismiss the case. I had 1 minute left to save her. I stood slowly, feeling every scar from that night had left on my soul. Instead of opening my folder of legal arguments, I reached into my briefcase and pulled out a small, cracked voice recorder, the one I'd carried since I was 10, the one that had recorded my own screams that no adult ever listened to. I pressed play. My child voice filled the room, tiny, shaking, begging. The jurors froze. The monster in the suit turned white. Aria looked up at me with wide, terrified eyes that suddenly flickered with something new, recognition. She wasn't alone anymore. I looked straight at the jury and said, "You are about to decide if silence. Whether a child's silence will once again protect evil, or whether, for the first time in this town, the truth, small, broken, and afraid, will finally be loud enough to matter." I set the recorder on the table like an offering. This is what silence costs. The deliberation took 4 hours. When the foreman stood and said "guilty" on every count, Aria ran across the room and crashed into me so hard we both fell to our knees. She didn't cry. She just held on, the way I once wished someone had held me. That day, the rain stopped. Years later, people still ask why I never take the high-profile cases, why I only defend children no one else will touch. I tell them the truth, I'm not here for fame or money. I'm here to finish the trial I never got. Every time a kid walks out of court free instead of broken, I feel 10-year-old Elias finally get to leave that witness stand. Aria grew up to be a prosecutor. She keeps that one-eyed teddy on her desk now. Sometimes, when a new child is too scared to speak, she places the bear in their hands and whispers, "It's okay." The silence ends today. If this story moved you, if it reminded you that one voice, no matter how small, can break chains that have held for decades, then do me a favor. Hit that like button so this message reaches even one more person who needs to hear it. Subscribe, turn on the bell, because every week I bring another true story of quiet heroes who refuse to stay silent. Your like, your share, your subscription, it's you choosing to stand with the kids who still believe no one is coming. Thank you for being the adult they've been waiting for. I'll see you in the next one.